whether it is true or not. I want it to be false. So what I mean here means the answer to my question is what's here? You're saying either true or false. Either true or false. Am I right, everyone? Because it's a question. So is LTC background students are really not interested? No, false. They are interested. Okay? Or true? Yes, they are not interested. Like that. You may, I mean, answer to this question may be like this. Am I right, everyone? Yes, either true or false. And not only this, sir, as a part of this Python programmer ready programming language, you always use some comparison to perform some specific operations. Am I right, sir? Tell me, yes, you use some relation. Let's say there is x and y, x greater than y or x less than y. Sir, please, sir, do not disturb the class till everyone. I am in a flow. Please just continue with that, sir, everyone. Alright. Right. If the crowd has become heavy, that's the reason it's becoming very difficult. You go anywhere, the tendency of the students is like this. At least there is a 5% of the students are always deviated. And because of that 4 to 5% of the students, the rest of the 95% will be affected. So please, I don't want to see that even 4% here also. I want to see 0%. Please everyone, do not discuss, do not disturb. You can have a lot of discussion once we finish our class. After 12th paragraph, we are done with string data types. The next one is Boolean data type. Sir, what is this Boolean? Very simple, sir. As a part of any programming language, sir, normally Boolean means you always talk about 1 and 0. Alright, sir? Yes, the Boolean algebra is something used to design the digital systems where you either always talk about numbers as ones and zeros or in terms of their results as true or false. T and F. Am I right, sir? Yes. Yes, sir. So then what is the use of that data type in our Python? Yes, sir. Why we have to use the words of Boolean also? Because, sir, most of the times in any programming language, sir, we will be performing some calculations or some comparisons to perform a specific set of operations. Then I want to know, sir, what type of is that comparison result is true or false? Or is the relationship between two numbers is what, sir? As per the mentioned relation is satisfying or not? How can I check it, sir, whether it is satisfying or not? Only means not tell me true or false. The true or false are always indicated using, tell me everyone, sir, Boolean data type. Boolean data type. Okay? So Python supports what, sir, tell me? Okay, two categories or two types in our Boolean, either true or false. Either true or false. Suppose, sir, if I just give you something like this, come on, listen everyone. Something like this. Let's say I am taking x is equals to 10, y is equals to 5. I am saying that, sir, x greater than 5. Evaluate this relation. Let's say I am saying x less than 5. Evaluate this relation. Let's say I am saying x is not equals to, x is greater than y and x is less than y. X is not equals to y. I just want to check this relation. Whether this, what's the relation between x and y as per the mentioned versatile sign, whether it is satisfied or not. How do you understand, sir? Whether it is satisfied or not, how do you understand? Just using, tell me, either what's the seeing is result as true or false. The true or false, here you call it as, tell me everyone, sir, Boolean data type. Boolean data type. I hope you understand. If the relationship is satisfied, that will always give you what, sir? True. Otherwise, they will always give you what, sir? Tell me? False. Otherwise, they always give it as what, sir? False. But in Python, sir, in Python, everyone, just look at this carefully, sir, everyone. In Python, answer, sir. Now, I'm just asking you, sir, if I give you an element value as 0, if I give you an element value as 0, it always by default taken as false. Any non-negative value will be treated as what, sir, tell me? True. Any tell me, sir, 0 or let's say non-negative value will be treated as what, tell me? Non-negative other than 0. Other than any positive value will be treated as true, except what, tell me? 0. Okay, 0 is neither positive nor negative, but most of the people will treat it as positive. Okay, with respect to the programming languages. Okay, so we will say as long as an element contains 0, sometimes it is treated as false, and any what's non-zero value and positive will be treated as true. So okay, right. So let me show you that sir clearly. Come on, listen everyone. Let me show you that clearly, everyone. Sir. Just see this, everyone. So I'm just saying now, x is equals to 5, y is equals to 3. X is equals to 5 and y equals to 3. I'm just saying sir like this. Sir, x greater than y. I'm just typing. Actually you have tried like print x greater than y, but it's directly Python words are interpreted and directly typing x greater than 3. What is that sir? True. Yes, x greater than what sir? Y I have written, I got true. Why? Because y is 3 and x is what sir? Tell me 5. Is 5 greater than 3 sir? Yes, it is satisfied. That's why it is giving what sir? Tell me true. That's why it is giving what sir? True. Now let's say I'm saying here x is less than y. I'm saying here x is less than y. What is that sir? Now I'm also saying sir x is double equals to x is double equals to y. What does it mean sir? False. That means what you are writing, you are saying that x and y are both same. Double equals to means same. There are operators we'll see later. Just for your reference words I am saying. So you are saying x and y are both equal, but they are equal? No. Because x is 5 and y is 3. So that's the reason you are getting what that means? False. The same thing if I write like this, sir, you tell me what you get it. So let's say I'm writing x not equals to y. X not equals to y. Sorry, no, I just forgot to keep equals to, sir. X not equals to y. Name x is not defined. I think it's a capital letter. So x not equals to y. What is that, sir? True. Yes. Yes. Very simple, sir. Please get me. I'm just concluding 2 points. A Boolean data type in Python is always used to observe the relationship between any two elements. If this relationship is satisfied, that returns what sir? True. And if that is not satisfied, that returns false. Okay? That returns false. So this is about what sir? Boolean data type. I hope I am clear with this everyone sir. Okay? Yes. The last one. Okay. The last one here we see is a null data type. Finally, we don't use the class. It's a null data type. Okay. Sir, when I don't want to mention anything, let's say it's not an integer, it's not a WhatsApp floating point, it's not a string, it's not a WhatsApp. Anything, I don't want to mention anything at a specific time. Then how can I write it sir? Tell me everyone sir? Null. How can I write it sir? Null here. So let us see. I'm just mentioning something like here sir. Look at this guy. X is equals to I'm just writing a word called capital N, O, small n, E. None. Okay? It's taking. Now let us see what is the data type of X. What is the data type of X? Type of X. What is that sir? Class none type. Class none type. Yes. This is also taken as one data type in Python. None type is also taken as one data type in Python, where you don't want to represent specific elements such as integers or strings or let's say floating or whatever. So I don't want to give any specific name for it, sir. Let's say specific type here. Then you call it as everyone none data type. This is especially used in our object-oriented programming, sir. So when you want to define some variables, but I don't want to assign a value, then that will be treated as none. Okay, I understand. I want to define it, but initially I don't want to assign any value. Then what type it is? None. When you assign a value, its type gets changed. Am I right, everyone? Tell me, yes. Yes, because initially let's say x equals to none. At a later point of time, I'm saying x equals to 5. The none type will change to integer. None type will change to integer. So that possibility is also there in Python, sir. You can define variables without assigning any value. So that by default will take what, sir? None type. And then if you at a later point of time, if you assign, that data type gets what's changed. Okay, so this is especially used in our when you go to the WhatsApp building of the linked list, building of pre-nodes. Because when you are defining pre-nodes, how do you define sir? A pre-node will contain WhatsApp. There will always let's say, otherwise a linked list nodes always contain let's say two fields, data field and address field of next field. The data you will be passing, but address we never pass it. Alright sir? Initially we assume that it is null or null. That's how we can understand sir. There means if I just want to also define a variable but I don't want to assign a value, then what type of it is null? It is of what sir? Null. Yes. So that's how we have understood now that all the different data types. Now only one category left over sir, and every data type we also implemented Python. I hope now everyone is able to understand clearly. Am I clear everyone sir? Yes, even a person with zero knowledge is also able to understand, yes or no? Yes, so that's my target sir, because okay, I have to lift your position to a certain level in Python for the next 4 days. Okay, so that you will be confidently solving the problems or facing the interviews. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope everyone is comfortable with my communication. Yes? Okay, right sir. So shall we wind